How's it going, guys? End of call here. Welcome along to Calling It. So I don't know about you, but I've been finding watching Celtic a little bit boring, a little bit repetitive, and the fact that I'm talking about every game makes it even worse. So from today on, I'm going to be bringing you a new segment every Monday. It's called Memory Lane Monday, where I look back at some of the great moments in Celtic and some of the great players. Today, I'm going to be talking about the time that Roy Keane signed for Celtic. If you like this video, be sure to hit that subscribe button below and you'll get notified for every video going forward, including Memory Lane Monday. Roy Keane signed for Celtic in 2005, having turned down offers from Real Madrid to join up at Parkhead, a decision he said that he would regret almost instantly. Keane was in search of a new club, having fallen out with Sir Alex Ferguson. He had made some strong criticisms of his own teammates on MUTV and had fallen out with the manager to a point where he had to leave his boyhood club. When the time had come to choose a new club in the winter of 2005, the 34-year-old had several offers. Real Madrid were keen to sign him and offered him an 18-month deal. He also could have remained in the Premier League, joining Everton or Bolton. He also had offers from Inter and AC Milan in the Serie A. Yet Keane was drawn to Celtic due to his affection for the club. He grew up as a boyhood Celtic fan in Cork, the fact that he didn't want to play against Manchester United, and the chance to play against Rangers in the Old Firm derby. Gordon Strachan, the Celtic manager at the time, had an unorthodox sales pitch which actually sealed the deal. The Celtic manager told Keane that although he would like him to join the Scottish team, he didn't particularly need him. In his autobiography, Keane wrote about this meeting and said the negotiations had actually sealed him moving to Celtic because he wanted to prove Strachan wrong. What appeared to be a dream move for the once great skipper actually turned into a bit of a nightmare, and he said that he wanted to quit Celtic after just one training session. Following his first training session with his new teammates, the 34-year-old said that he was in agony due to his troubles in hip. Again, he writes, "I got back to the hotel in Edinburgh, I lay on the bed, and my hip, I've never known pain like it," Keane said. "My hip was fucking screaming just from the warm-up, from the training. It was all the movement. I hadn't moved properly in months. I hadn't been twisting, holding other players off, and it wasn't as if I could just ease myself back into fitness. I couldn't budge. I thought to myself, you should have retired. You should have just packed it in." Keane's first match for the club was away to Clyde in the Scottish Cup at the start of January. The lower league side beat Celtic 2-1 in a shock result. A nightmare start for the Irishman at the club, but it wasn't the result that shocked him, but his teammates' reaction to it. "I wasn't happy with my own game," he writes. "I did okay, but it wasn't good enough. After the game, as I was taking my jersey off, I noticed that the Nike tag was still on it. When I got on the bus, John Hartson, a really good guy, was already sitting there eating a packet of crisps and drinking a fizzy drink. I said to myself, welcome to hell." Keane went on to play just 13 times for Celtic and scored 1 goal. He was part of the team that won the Scottish League and the League Cup, however he didn't feel that he played any particular big part in it. The highlight of Keane's career at Parkhead came in his first ever Old Firm derby. Keane put in a man of the match performance and said it was one of his favourite games he ever played in. "The start of my Celtic career hadn't been great, losing to Clyde and angry fans, but then not long after we go and win at Rangers and I'm thinking, this is what it's all about. The atmosphere was brilliant, fucking electric. The hatred, I enjoyed all of that. I got a yellow card for a foul on Presso and they were baying for a red card. Physically, I must have felt good. I was man of the match and that little moment of satisfaction, another tiny victory. The dressing room afterwards was great. Again, that is what football is all about." Keane retired at the end of the season after his hip injury worsened. Within a few months he became the Sunderland manager and oversaw the Black Cats' promotion back to the Premier League. The Irishman looks back at his career at Celtic Park with a mixture of regret and embarrassment. Injuries had taken their toll, he pushed his body too far in an attempt to impress, and he lost some of his love for the game. "Forget about Madrid, Everton, Celtic, Barcelona, Inter Milan," he writes, "and the reasons I should or shouldn't have gone to any of them. The fact is, the morning I left Man United, I lost a love of the game." So that was the first episode of Memory Lane Monday. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you have any suggestions of any memories from Celtic or any big days or any players that you want me to look at their career at Celtic, short-lived or long-lived, let me know in the comments below. Subscribe to the channel if you want more of these videos. I'm End of Call. This has been Calling It. Thanks for watching.